Broker IPTV.
Today we're talking with Bill Stubblefield from Coldwell Banker and the Alley Van Westenberg Real Estate Partners. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Sports Star Relocation.
Yes.
I'm sure there are a lot of agents that say, I wouldn't mind representing the sports star.
That's exactly why I joined the business.
Well, is there a flip side to that? I mean, is it difficult too?
Oh, sure. Absolutely. Because Sports Star Relocation is not just about, helping an athlete buy and sell a home.
Right.
There's a lot more to it than just doing that.
Because I imagine your average agent would say, well, he's a sports star, he's going to be buying a multi-million-dollar home, I'll work with those people all day.
Sure, sure.
But as you said, there's more to it.
There really is a lot more to it because most of these athletes that we know, as soon as you see a trade deadline go across or as soon as you happen to see free agency at the end of the sports season, today actually is free agency open market for the NFL players, a lot of those players are not going to get long-term deals. So it's as much helping them negotiate a lease and find a place to live, and as well as just not helping them buy.
I know a little bit about this topic, and I know in recent years, particularly with the way the economy is, a lot of these agents for these sports stars have recommended them not buying and renting because of the economy. Have you seen that?
I wouldn't say it's necessarily because of the economy. It's got to make sense. It's got to make sense for the athlete, knowing that they might only be here for 1 to 2, maybe 3 years tops because of the nature of their business.
Yeah.
Financially, it wouldn't make sense to you and I to go invest a lot of money knowing that we might have to move, in the next couple of years.
How'd you get started in that section of business?
Great question. I'm involved with a company called Mike Ferry, and what he is he's a professional business coach. As a part of that system, I was introduced to a gentleman named Ed Kaminsky. He's the CEO and president of Sports Star Relocation out of California. So basically through a big network, that's how we met. Okay.
And how many athletes have you been able to assist in Denver these days?
At this point, I've worked with about a dozen and with every major sports team here.
Gotcha. And how is this different than working with a regular, buyer who's not an athlete?
Well, working with an athlete, you got to consider if it's a mid-season trade, for instance, the Colorado Avalanche just made some big changes. Well, those athletes that come into the city, if they have families, it's helping them with helping their kids find schools, their wives and kids find doctors, knowing where the store is, knowing how to get their cars to their new city, getting their house to the new city, finding them places in the new city. So it's a lot more than just being able to help them buy or sell a home.
So you really have put together, what, a whole group of special services, is that right?
That's correct. It's specifically regarding, imagine if you had to move everything in 3 days.
Okay.
You need help.
Right.
Utilities. You need help with, like I said, transporting your cars. It's all those things. They're really important, not just to the athlete, but their families.
So you're really like a concierge.
We are. We are a relocation specialist for professional athletes.
And actually, the purchase of the home may only be a small part of that entire equation.
Absolutely. You bet. At the end of the day, yes, we are real estate professionals. We'd love to help you buy and sell a home, but we know that as hectic as a professional sports life can be, we have to help them accomplish all their goals in the meantime.
Bill, thanks. Great meeting you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Find more real estate videos at brokeriptv.com.